In what is probably the worst-kept secret of the year, the Toyota Tundra is all new for 2022. There is even a TRD Pro hybrid. We flew to Texas to get all the details. That's coming up right now on Driving Sports TV. The Toyota Tundra is a full-size truck that has earned a small following of very loyal owners. But in terms of the overall truck market, it's a distant 5th or 6th on the sales charts compared to Ford with its category-dominating F-150. For the Tundra's third-generation redesign, Toyota is pulling out all the stops to bring the world a truck that will not only appeal to Toyota diehards, but also appeal to practical buyers willing to look beyond Ford, Chevy, and Ram. This is the 2022 Toyota Tundra. There is a lot of news to cover here, so let's start with what you see first, the design. Many Toyota truck owners are also outdoor enthusiasts, and the US-based design team wanted to make sure that the look of the new truck appealed to that base. Technical muscle was the mantra both for form and functionality. Inside, the team focused on horizontal planes with an integrated instrument panel and center stack. They also pulled in more premium materials than had been offered on the Tundra prior. Of course, looks don't matter if the chassis can't put up with the durability requirements of the job. High-strength steel is used throughout the body, along with aluminum in key areas to reduce weight. The bed of a truck is critical, and here Toyota used a new sheet-molded compound construction to reduce dents, dings, and rust, along with aluminum cross members for rigidity. Buyers will be able to select a number of box and cab configurations. All Tundras come with 4 doors. Double cabs are offered with 6.5-foot or 8.1-foot beds. Crew Max can option a 5.5 or 6.5-foot bed. In terms of suspension, Toyota has thankfully killed the leaf spring. The new Tundra uses a multi-link rear design with coil springs along with a new double wishbone front setup. This improves ride comfort and stability while also increasing towing capability. Maximum towing on a properly equipped Tundra is now 12,000 pounds. Payload tops out at 1,940 pounds. And thanks to this new rear suspension design, Toyota will be able to offer an air suspension option with auto leveling, as well as an optional adaptive variable suspension setup. Buyers get a choice of 2 different powertrains. The base engine will be a twin-turbo V6 making 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That's 64 more horses and 79 more torques than a comparable Ford F-150 EcoBoost V6.
We're offering a brand new V6 engine in here, and one of the questions that I keep getting is, well, will customers accept going to a V6 from our current 5.7 V8 engine? For truck owners, torque is king. We've increased our torque by 182 pounds-feet. Not only have we increased the number of torque, but where that torque occurs. So in the V6 turbo, peak torque happens at 2,400 RPMs. So you don't have to spool up turbos and get into high RPMs to get that torque. You're really seeing that torque low. It's more like a diesel engine than it is a gas engine. And I think once everybody drives this, they're going to be right on board with our new powertrain offerings.
The top spec engine is going hybrid. This is the iForce Max, which produces up to 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. This setup is based on the similar twin-turbo V6 as the base powertrain, but Toyota adds a motor generator with a clutch in the bell housing to provide additional grunt and efficiency. Around town, the electric system will provide stop-and-go improvements, with the gas engine providing more lift in towing and mid- and high-speed driving. The hybrid system stores power in a compact 288-volt nickel-metal hydride battery pack under the rear passenger seats. No plug-in or all-electric option has been announced. Economy numbers have yet to be released, but the expectation is that the hybrid will not be only more powerful, but also more economical. Both powertrains include a newly developed 10-speed automatic transmission with a sequential shift mode, up and downhill shift logic, as well as tow modes. Buyers can pick either 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. While we would have liked to have seen a full-time automatic 4-wheel drive option like Ford offers, it does appear that this new Tundra will be continuing with the same part-time system. That means it's a 2-speed transfer case, giving drivers the traditional 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low settings.
Does the new truck and the new transmission have an oil cooler for the transmission? Answer is yes. We put an oil cooler in there. The oil cooler is necessary with the higher performance of the engine itself and what we're driving through that, but every Tundra will have an oil cooler on that 10-speed transmission.
TRD Pro models and trims equipped with the TRD off-road package get some additional off-road powertrain enhancements that 4Runner and Tacoma owners have come to appreciate. Multi-terrain select, crawl control, and downhill assist functions are all there. Of course, only the TRD Pro gets upgraded shocks and skid plates, making it the most worthy full-size adventure rig.
So we've gotten a lot of questions about whether we'll have a lift available on this truck. And the simple answer is yes. We have a 3-inch aftermarket lift that we're offering through our dealers. This lift is a suspension lift that goes on the truck, so it has many parts that'll be replaced, control arms and so on. And the lift really gives that little extra performance that's available out there.
One area that Toyota has traditionally lagged is in infotainment. The system in the old Tundra was ancient compared to systems found in the competition. For 2022, the Tundra offers completely redesigned 8-inch and 14-inch touchscreen options. The 14-inch system in particular is very nice in person, with high resolution and engaging performance. This larger system also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. The built-in navigation allows for over-the-air updates, and POIs are pulled from Google data, which should make it easier to find your local coffee house. Of course, it also supports Wi-Fi hotspot as well as connected services. The main gauge cluster on the Tundra finally goes all digital with a new 12.3-inch display, which is standard on hybrid, platinum, 1794, and TRD trims. This features a different national park on the screen every time you start it up, which is a nice touch. On tap are a variety of views with loads of data, including pitch and roll and towing information to help keep the driver in command. Toyota is already offering active safety on all new models, and that trend continues with the 2022 Tundra. It comes with Toyota's Active Safety Sense 2.5 on all trims. This provides collision mitigation with pedestrian detection, emergency steering, active cruise control, lane detection, and lane tracing functions. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alerts are also available. Toyota is clearly pretty proud of this truck, and they should be. They've obviously done a great job of not just rehashing the old truck with a new lick of paint. Instead, the team has rethought and re-engineered every single inch of it.
In the U.S., we have truck guys. We have, this is truck country. This is a truly unique North American product. And in R&D, I have a lot of our engineers who are truck guys, and they drive trucks, and they are the customers, not only the engineers. So designing it in North America is super important to make sure that we're meeting the needs of what our truck customers would want. Building it here is important because having those components and the suppliers and the staff down at our San Antonio plant who are also truck people, is important to put the passion into the truck and to make sure the product meets the needs here. It's just a great combination.